Support for this program comes from the National Public Radio Arts and Performance Fund. Contributors include the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, IBM, RKO General, a radio and television broadcasting company, and the Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company.
Welcome back to Jazz Alive's 6th annual New Year's Eve celebration. I'm Ben Sidran, and we're about to go live by satellite to San Francisco's Great American Music Hall. Dick Conte, the voice of K-Jazz Radio and a fine piano player in his own right, is standing by to introduce vocalist Bobby McFerrin, pianist Joe Bonner, the San Francisco All-Stars. Dick, they just did it to end it in Chicago. How's it feel out there?
Oh, thank you very much, Ben. It's a little crazy here, I got to tell you. They're hooping it up at the old Great American Music Hall in San Francisco. It's kind of a state of controlled anarchy at the moment. We're awaiting the performance of Bobby McFerrin. I should say the audience is extremely anxious for Bobby, who they really came to see, but the San Francisco All-Stars will be coming up after that. First of all, we're going to hear from a pianist named Joe Bonner, who is part of the All-Stars, who are comprised of Joe Henderson, John Handy, Eddie Henderson, Chuck Israels, and Eddie Moore. We heard a beautiful set earlier this evening. We'll hear them again later on. Before them, of course, Bobby McFerrin with his trio of Smith Dobson, plus a surprise guest, something that surfaced a little later or earlier this evening, and I think everyone will enjoy it. We're going to move right along to the pianist Joe Bonner, who comes out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina, has been here in the Bay Area for the last couple of years, having worked with Freddie Hubbard and Pharoah Sanders and Woody Shaw in previous times. I think you'll enjoy it a lot, so we're going to get right into it right now and take you to the stand.
The Great American Music Hall presents Joe Bonner. Yeah, Joe Bonner. Joe Bonner. Joe Bonner.
That's right. Pianist Joe Bonner, live at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco, coming to on Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special, covering all the bases on that jazz piano. Joe Bonner. In just a few moments, we'll be listening to a hot new vocalist on the scene by the name of Bobby McFerrin, who came right out of the San Francisco Bay Area. He's been around there the last couple of years, breaking people up, and his new album, under his own name, is doing extremely well. He's got a track on the new Grover Washington Jr. LP called The Best Is Yet to Come, and that's about what's happening here. The best is yet to come. He was a star of the Playboy and Cool and San Francisco International K-Jazz Festival just this past November, and toured nationally with John Hendricks, and he's very much on his own now. A fabulous vocalist. You're going to enjoy him. And his name is Bobby McFerrin. Let's go to the stand right now.
The Great American Music Hall presents Bobby McFerrin. Bobby McFerrin.
Bobby is a very visual performer. He's hopping around and he's got a tuxedo on tonight and he's just about ready to do something, so hang in.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Get down tonight. Clarence. What's your New Year's resolution? What's your New Year's resolution? What's your resolution? What's your New Year's resolution? Come on, state it. What's your New Year's resolution? I hope it was a good thing. Hope it was a good thing. It was a good thing.
You can turn up some more lights now. Blues, blues. Some oranges. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom,
Early. Everybody's singing those. Wait, hold it. You people sing. Wait a minute. That's your note. Hold it. Sing like this.
Keep it up, that's good, that's very good.
Everybody stop but you guys. Keep going. You guys sing. Good, good. Come on. Softer. Louder. Softer. Louder. Silence. Thank you, thank you.
I'm going to play a tune called Stranded with Jeff Carney on the bass with the red dot and the lapel. Yes, indeed, we was stranded on the side of the road in a van one night. It was damp and cold, and we was sitting in this van shimmering, and the van broke down, and there was nowhere we could go. Oh yeah, we was stranded. We was stranded. We was stranded at the border. Couldn't get law and no kind of order.
You're listening to Bobby McFerrin live at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco on this Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special. Bobby McFerrin. He'll be joined by the Smith-Dobson Trio and a special guest in just a few moments.
Dobson is playing piano with me tonight, and Scott Morris is playing drums. Welcome to the Great American Music Hall, Smith Dobson. This is our home. Welcome to the Great American Music Hall, Scott Morris. Thank you very much. Who would you like us to play? This is not my night.
Cypress Bird.
We'll play.
Moondance.
Wait a minute. Wait. How could people be so heartless? How could people be so cruel? To be hard. I don't know why I'm acting like this. I think it has something to do with this purple tie wrapped around my neck.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moondance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of October sky. These are the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. Trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. With all the dance magic seem to whisper and hush. That soft, soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can't understand one more Moondance with you, my love. Can't understand one more romance with you, my love.
Miss Dobson, please. Thank you.
Well, I ought to make love to you tonight. I can't wait for the morning to come. Know the time is right. So straight into my arms you will run. when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never on. Make sure that you're never on. Then will my dreams come true, then will I make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me. That you can't hide again. I just have one more dance with you, my love. Again, I just have one more romance with you, my
want to sing Jubilee?
Dance with me, Pana, can't you see? The music is just starting, night is calling, and I am falling. Dance with me, fantasy could never be so killing. I feel free. I hope that you are willing to pick the beat up and kick your feet up. Dance with me.
You know the song. Come on, sing it.
Let it lift you off the ground. Starry eyes and love is all around us. I can take you if you want to go. Whoa, dance with me.
The bridge.
Switch on, mic, contact, here we go, hey! He's moving over to the piano, guys. Oh, yeah, okay.
There's excitement in the air, and everywhere there's music and love to share. Everyone is free Raise them on and you will eat. And take a dog pill and feed on some happy fuel. Feel however you feel your feelings through and they be true. And welcome me now, welcome me now. Way happiness abound. They can be found here and here inside the heart. And when nothing comes apart, there's a brand new star. Everyone is free with everything we've pleased. It's great to feel that taste. We welcome in this seed the Jubilee 83, Jubilee 83, Jubilee. Smiling you with me. Take a tough pill and beat on some happy fuel. Don't feel however you don't feel your feelings through. And they be true. And we'll come in the new. Jubilee 83, 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 baby, bubble girl.
I'm feeling good in 83. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You guys are great. Good, thanks.
I got somebody. I got a.
Yep. ID. Show your ID. Get on the car.
Okay, let's see. I want to. This is hard for me to do. Yeah.
I want to introduce a friend of mine. Chico Freeman, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. You didn't know he was here. It's Chico Freeman, everybody.
So what do we do here?
Yeah, you think. Chicken. Walk, walk.
Don't have too much dead time because they won't know that out there. There's lots of other people out there. They don't know that what's happening here, that we're just tuning up.
And Chico Freeman is standing to my left stage left, wearing quite a sharp and
Looking pretty dap. So the people out there know what's happening. Dap with the red tie and the chief. Okay, chicken. Walk, walk. Believe it or not, this is the first time I've ever dressed up like this in my entire life. This is the first for me, kids. This is the first for me. I've always wanted to do this.
As he says, snapping his suspenders so the people in the radio audience know what he's doing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Bobby McFerrin, joined by his friend Chico Freeman on tenor saxophone, making it a two-horn section there, with the Smith-Dobson trio, Jeff Carney and Scott Morris, here at the Great American Music Hall on this Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special.
Okay.
By the way, Bobby McFerrin is resplendent this evening in his formal wear. He's shed his jacket now, but he was wearing a tuxedo with tails, of all things. And here they go again.
Do I still do it? Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'd like to be able to do everything, you know. But time marches on. Hey, we're getting close to it.
Chico Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. Chico Freeman, thank you, Chico. Scott Morris on drums. Jeffrey Carney on bass. Smith Dobson on piano. Okay, it's time to bring on the other two horn players, and I guess it's getting close to that time. So, Eddie Henderson, 2 minutes. Eddie Henderson, John Handy. Joe Henderson, Eddie Henderson, John Handy. This is a good way to end 83, isn't it? Boy, that's a good way to end 83. Get down.
One minute.
This is great. This is incredible. Jubilee, 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 Jubilee. What key are we doing this in? We don't even know. I can't hear.
Yes.
15. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bobby McFerrin, Chico Freeman, Joe Henderson, Eddie Henderson, John Handy, Bobby McFerrin and the trio. Happy New Year and a good riddance to 1982.
Yes, good riddance to 1982, and welcome 1983. And Happy New Year from San Francisco, live at the Great American Music Hall on this Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special. They are absolutely going bananas, and it's great. We'll be back in just a little bit with more. Right now, back to our anchor in Washington, D.C., Ben Sidran. Take it away, Ben.
Thanks, Dick Conte, and Happy New Year to you and
same to you.
All the folks out there, especially my man Michael Kaskuna. I'm sure he's still on his feet, so give him my best this year, would you?
He's doing a great job. That was him on stage. He just fell off. John Handy just broke a balloon, and it's absolute pandemonium here at the Great American Music Hall. But, you know, it's the fourth time this evening for New Year's Eve, right? Or
yeah.
New Year's, I should say.
Yeah, and you know, San Fran-Tucky has a reputation to maintain.
Right.
Well, look, it may be past midnight all across the country, but our party hasn't run out of road yet, right? Bobby McFerrin will be coming back with the San Francisco All-Stars. First, however, we have to pause for 65 seconds, count them, folks, to let our local stations identify themselves. I'm Ben Sidran, and you're listening to a special New Year's Eve edition of Jazz Alive, the program all America turns to for jazz in performance on NPR, National Public Radio.
Hello, this is Ken Davis, Program Director here at WBEZ. We'd like to speak for everyone on our staff in thanking you for a very successful 1982. It was a year of significant growth for Chicagoland Public Radio, and many of the important steps we've taken towards strengthening our station won't be fully appreciated until next year. Our subscriber base has grown, and National Public Radio has just begun an aggressive growth program which includes several new shows we'll be airing in the early spring. As always, though, it's your support as subscribers that makes our very existence possible. For that reason, we always welcome your comments at 228 North LaSalle, Chicago, 60601. Thanks again, and Happy New Year from all of us here at Chicagoland Public Radio at 91.5 FM, WBEZ, Chicago.
Support for this program comes from the National Public Radio Arts and Performance Fund. Contributors include the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, IBM, RKO General, a radio and television broadcasting company, and the Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company.
Well, welcome back to Jazz Alive's 6th annual New Year's Eve celebration. I'm Ben Sidran in Washington, D.C., where we not only produce special programs like tonight's live broadcast, Jazz Alive is a weekly series on most of these NPR stations. For example, coming up in the next couple of months, we're featuring sets by Bill Henderson, Teddy Edwards, Blossom Dearie, George Russell, Cleo Lane, Johnny Griffin, and special shows like Love's Greatest Hits with songs by some of America's greatest musical lovers, and, in recognition of Black History Month, the world radio debut of Randy Weston's Suite The Africans. We'd like to send you a complete list of upcoming programs. All you got to do is write to us at Jazz Alive, National Public Radio, Washington, D.C., 20036. That's easy enough. But look, we don't have to wait for the mail to get you back to San Francisco. We got a satellite waiting to take us back to the Great American Music Hall where Dick Conte is standing by. Hey, Dick, they call Bobby McFerrin one of the young lions. Is he really that kind of cat?
Well, he's pretty lionesque. In fact, he's sitting across from me right now with a purple bow tie on.
Hello,
Bobby.
Thank you. It is
Welcome.
Purple.
And a tuxedo with tails.
It is a
funny
tux.
hat.
It is tails.
I haven't seen you. Hello.
No,
Hello.
I was just saying, I can see him from here. He's looking great. Pass it on.
He's looking beautiful, and he sounds great, too. You're having a great time tonight, aren't you?
I'm having a great time. Thank you, Dick, very much, yes.
And so is the audience, I got to say. They're totally maniacal out there, if I could use a big word.
You think so?
Right.
Use that word. Go ahead. M-A-N-I-A-C.
Ben just referred to Young Lions, and I think that may be a little bit about something that's coming up. Maybe you could tell us about the Young Lions and what happened recently.
What happened there? What happened
Something
there?
about Wynton Marsalis?
That seems to be coming up. That's been coming up in my past. At the beginning of the interview, ladies and gentlemen, I wrote this note to Dick Conte, and it says, "Don't ask me any questions."
Right.
And let me explain that.
Okay.
Dick, do you know why I asked that question?
No, I do not.
asked, I don't know either, but I thought that maybe that could sort of steer us off into another direction.
Okay. You take it.
Okay, take the ball. Okay, let's see what we were talking about. Oh, yeah, the Young Lions concert. Right. That's been in my past a lot lately, and this is 83. So let's not go back to 82, Dick. Let's forget all about
82 was a good year for you.
It was a good year.
Yeah.
Right.
All night long I've been hearing things like 82 was a real drag, but 83 is a lot more glee, right?
Oh, yeah.
But one of the Young Lions is standing behind you, our surprise guest tonight, Chico Freeman. Didn't you record with Chico and Wynton Marsalis and a few others? Quite a few others?
Yeah. God, there must have been about 30. Jay Hogarth and see, Tony Newley was there, right, from the Broadway play.
Oh, really?
No, I can't remember. I mean, there was quite a few people. As you could guess, I'm pretty scattered, Dick. Like what I said here at the beginning of the interview, folks. I said, don't ask me any questions.
I was just told that it was in July, but anyway, it'll be coming out sometime.
It'll be coming out sometime
in April or something like that.
February is the projected date.
Is that it?
As far as we know, yeah.
And you're on a couple of tunes.
A couple? Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. Somebody asked me earlier if I could get you involved in a little performance, perhaps, while we were sitting here. We only have a couple minutes. How do you, like when you decide to do a tune, do you have an example of how you might take a standard tune or a tune that everybody knows about and turn it into a Bobby McFerrin vehicle, the way you do so well?
I think most of my arrangements come from the audience. I think. I don't know.
Like how did you get into your style of vocalistics, as Leonard Feather calls it?
Yeah, that's a good term.
How about Bye Bye Blackbird?
What about Bye Bye Blackbird?
What would you do to it if you were Bobby McFerrin and you were on stage?
How does Bye Bye Blackbird go? Let's go. See, that's the whole thing about songs. Basically, I just deal with melodies. And since you're only dealing with one note at a time, it's easy to just play around with them and change them around. I'm working. I like to think of a term that Ornette Coleman uses called harmolodics, where you're building harmony from melody. So how I would probably take that tune, I think of it as the melody line is going by. I'd be thinking about the harmonic structure, blah, blah, blah. This is, 5 minutes past 12 o'clock or something.
Something like
so
that.
this is Blackbird,
Right.
5 minutes past 1, 1983. See, okay, now that's that.
He became a Blackbird
now,
before my very eyes.
But that's that. Any improviser will tell you the same thing. The whole art of improvisation is something that happens one time. That's the beauty of the whole piece. Now, when it comes to arrangements, that's hard for me because it means putting notes down and repeating them. That has its good points. Springboard perhaps, but doing something just one time. Don't ask me any questions.
All right, I won't ask you any question. Ask me one.
Okay. How old are you, Dick?
76.
Okay, good.
Bobby McFerrin, it's been a great pleasure having you here, and of course,
this has probably been one of the most interesting interviews that I've had with you
tonight,
Dick, that I can remember
in this year
really.
So far, right?
I don't know. How do you talk about this stuff?
I don't know. It's nonverbal.
Let's stop talking about it.
All right.
New Year's resolution.
All right.
I'm going to limit my interview intake.
Okay.
I think maybe I'll do. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but.
Let's bring in John Handy.
But let's
have to do it anymore.
I think I'm going to cut down on the technical questions. I think I'm going to take a hiatus for a while.
Okay.
And I won't be asked too many questions.
Thank you very much for
You're
being
welcome.
with us. Bobby McFerrin. We're going to talk to John Handy in just a second here,
Okay.
too. John
Good.
is part of this wonderful bash that's going on at the Great American Music Hall. Thank you, Bobby.
Thanks, Dave.
You look great in your purple tie. I love it.
Thanks.
Have a seat, John. We'll just kill a couple more minutes before we get back on stage with the All-Stars. And Bobby will be back a little later on to join John and the rest of the gang, Joe Henderson and the rest of the folks. Hi, John. How are you doing?
Okay, Dick. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Happy
I
New Year to
hear
you.
you have a new band. I know you're involved with the All-Stars tonight, and you've done some performances previously, but tell us about your new band for a moment. It's called With Class, right?
Class. John Handy with Class.
All right.
This band consists of spotlighting myself with 3 young female violinists.
3.
Yeah, 3, and they all sing.
Uh-huh.
And we are singing and playing different totally different. Well, music that is very provocative, and it's different than from anything that I've done before.
It's getting really insane out there, so rather than hang out much longer, we're going to listen to you play in just a few moments. We're going to take you back to the stage.
All right.
For the All-Stars and Bobby McFerrin a little later on here at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco, the Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special. Thank you, John Handy, for joining us for a few moments.
Okay.
And let's take it back to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Great American Music Hall presents the San Francisco All-Stars, beginning with Eddie Moore on drums, Chuck Israel on bass, and Joe Bonner on piano. The San Francisco All-Stars. Joe Bonner, Chuck Israels, Eddie Moore. And now to continue with the San Francisco All-Stars, John Handy. John Handy.
Now let's bring on to the bandstand the fantastic Joe Henderson. He's going to play, I believe, Invitation. Joe Henderson. Eight minutes.
And out of breath, John Andy, live at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco on this Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special. And now we'll go to Joe Henderson on tenor saxophone.
Yeah, let's get together and bring Eddie. He's already here on the bandstand, but he's going to play a tune now entitled Lover Man.
San Francisco All-Stars live at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco with Thelonious Monk's Well, You Needn't. On this Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special, and they're asking for Bobby McFerrin, and you're going to get him right now with the All-Stars, coming to you live from San Francisco on NPR. Bobby.
Yeah, I'm going to play a composition now of John Handy's called Blues in Lincoln Green, and we'd like to bring Bobby McFerrin back to the bandstand.
Bobby's come back to the bandstand to join the All-Stars. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
San Francisco Jazz All-Stars. Happy 1983, Joe Henderson, Eddie Henderson, John Handy, Bobby McFerrin, Eddie Moore on drums, Chuck Israels on bass, Joe Bonner on piano, the San Francisco All-Stars. Happy 83, may it be far, far better than 82. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Michael, and special guest Chico Freeman, who appeared earlier with Bobby McFerrin, Smith Dobson in the trio, Jeff Carney and Scott Morris. I'm Dick Conte here at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco for the Jazz Alive New Year's Eve special. And returning you to Ben Sidran in Washington, our anchorman. Hey, Ben, you still with us? Come on in and say hello.
Thank you, Dick Conte. Yes, I am. I'm sitting here scribbling down what are, to me, the highlights of tonight's show.
Grooving, huh?
I'll tell you, it was really a hell of a performance from top to bottom. The John Hendricks Manhattan transfer numbers we heard. It was really nice hearing Janice Siegel and Tim Hauser join the master, and Betty Carter's version of Old Lang Syne. Really wonderful, one of a kind. On the Jay McShann set in Chicago, Claude Williams came out jumping. I've never heard violin sound that good before, to tell you the truth. And actually, Joe's joke about the old club being the Black Hole of Calcutta, I think, was not only accurate, but had some humor. You fellas did your own share of it out in San Francisco. I loved Joe Bonner's solo set. Bobby's bit with Chico Freeman was nice. Of course, your interview with Bobby, Dick, will go down in jazz history and down and down and down.
And down.
I'm just kidding. It's like that great American philosopher Johnny Griffin once said, jazz is music made by and for people who have chosen to feel good in spite of conditions. And as Michael Kaskuna pointed out, conditions being what they've been these past 12 months, that sounds like pretty good advice to me. So feel good, everybody. I think I will, and Dick Conte, I know you will too. So tell me, who are some of the people who have been helping you feel good out in San Francisco tonight?
Well, here in San Francisco, our director and field producer has been Deborah Jane Lamberton, doing a great job too. And technical director for the segment has been Jim Shelter, with music mixing by Paul Blakemore, a great mix, and broadcast mixing by John Widoff.
And of course, we're also most grateful to Tom Bradshaw and the staff at the Great American Musical Hall for the cooperation, imagination, and the assistance in making this program segment possible.
And our thanks also to Glenn Alpert, Ahmed Ben Bela, Ann Blonston, Marinelle Eva, Wayne Middleton, Becca Pulliam, Dee Bell, Ed Scarvalone, and Barbara Vodopek for assistance in program production.
And thanks also for the engineering and technical assistance of Tony Brodsky, George Achevis, Sidney Feldman, Ken Gagney, Edward Haber, Dennis Herndon, Jane Holmes, Bert Shapiro, Rich Rary, Joe DeFranco, Jack Vad, Leo D., Chelsea Bree, and of GBH Productions, Phil Edwards recording, and the record plant at NYC.
Yes, and we're extremely grateful for the work of Dick Wexler, Penny Hain, John Phillips, Mark Giantini, yes, Happy New Year to you too, and Cheryl Hakey as well.
Oh, the Phantoms are getting us. Jazz Alive's 6th annual.
Strikes again.
The Phantoms. Joe Henderson on that mic. Jazz Alive's 6th annual New Year's Eve special is produced by Steve Rath. The executive producer and broadcast director is Tim Owens, and I do want to add my personal thanks. Guys, you threw a great party tonight. Our overall talent coordinator, Michael Kaskuna. Michael, the check is in the mail. Our senior technical director is Norb Gallery. Our broadcast mixer is Robert Knock, and I'm Ben Sidran.
You certainly are, and I'm Dick Conte, wishing you the very best throughout the new year, and be happy.
And hoping that you'll come back to this spot on your dial throughout the year to hear Jazz Alive, the program all America turns to for jazz and performance. What'd we say? Have a happy new year from Jazz Alive.
Support for the preceding program comes from the National Public Radio Arts and Performance Fund. Contributors include the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, RKO General, a radio and television broadcasting company, IBM, and the Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company. This is NPR, National Public Radio.
From everyone at WBEZ, the jazz and music hosts, the news department, the engineers, clerks, producers, and our numerous volunteers, may we wish you a healthy and happy 1983. 1982 was a year of growth and improvement for us, and that's due largely to your financial support. Public radio, of course, is not free, and our dedicated listeners have helped pay the way. The challenge for us is now not just to survive, but also to grow and to meet the ever greater challenges facing public broadcasting. So at this moment, at this end of the year, we take a moment to thank you for all your help. I'm Ken Davis, the program director, and we always welcome your comments. Happy New Year from Chicagoland Public Radio at 91.5 FM, WBEZ, Chicago.